Hello YouTube, and welcome back once again to one of my Dwarf Fortress videos. Now this here YouTube is part 2 of the Steelclutches legend, I guess, and I hope you're goddamn excited. If you watched the previous series, you know what my whole deal is. I do a ton of editing, and I also try to do a ton of illustrations and just kind of litter them all through these videos to make it as watchable as possible. If you haven't watched that previous series, if you're a newcomer, you don't necessarily have to go back and watch that series to know what's going on here. I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible for you newcomers. First, let me just paint a little picture here. We're in this world. I forget what it's called actually. That's probably horrible. Not a big world, not a gigantic sprawling world. It's actually just like a round, tiny continent. And this world is currently in the age of goblins. So there's these little green bastards all over the place. Now the previous fortress that I had played in was named Steelclutches. And the dwarves who lived there were very successful. They built a gigantic, awesome fortress. All kinds of artifacts were produced there, and they fought these goblins and killed a whole lot of them. Now the dwarves of Steelclutches ended up worshipping a dwarven deity named Ital, the dwarven god of balance and equality. And it was their mission to bring balance to this world. The fact that it was in the age of goblins meant there was way more goblins than dwarves or elves or humans or anything like that. So they just kind of want to level the playing field a bit. And that was their mission up until the point where their numbers had dwindled so much that it was just hard to live. And they kind of went out with a bang. There was one final siege and many of the dwarves were killed, and that's kind of what brought this adventurer into being that we're going to be playing today. Also, I should mention, if you are a newcomer and want to go back and watch that previous Dwarf Fortress series, it starts off kind of rough in my opinion. A lot of people say, oh, Smash, you're so good, but I don't really think so. The beginning ones are rough. I wasn't really planning on having a lot of people watching them, and I may end up redoing them in the future, but I guess we'll see what happens. Not really on top of my to-do list, but we'll see. Anyways, before we get into this, there's a couple little points I should hit on. We're going to be playing as an adventurer, and I promise you that I'm not going to be doing any save scumming, I guess is the term that the kids are using nowadays, where you save the game constantly and just in case you die. But I will not do that. I promise you I will not do that. If my adventurer dies in some stupid way, then it's my own fault. And I figure it's going to be more interesting that way. It's going to be more interesting for me, and more interesting for you, certainly. You know, the whole element of danger thing there. Walking on a razor's edge. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Also, I was thinking about adding some role-playing elements into this whole thing, kind of like a single-player Dungeons and Dragons sort of a deal. But I guess we'll see what happens on that. I was planning on looking into my adventurer's description, their mindset, and maybe trying to play like their mindset dictates. That could get a bit messy though. We'll see what happens. Alright, but that's enough jabbering. Let's get into this. Okay then, we could be a dwarf, a human, or an intelligent wilderness creature. I don't think it would make any sense for our adventurer to be a human. I mean, why would a human be representing the dwarven god of balance after all? But I don't think a wilderness creature is out of the question at all. So let's, I'm gonna flip a coin to see what we should pick, a dwarf or a wilderness creature. Heads were dwarf. Oh, damn it. Tails, YouTube. Intelligent wilderness creature it is. Let's see, we have a whole bunch of options here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 39, 40. 40 different animal types. So then, I'm just going to take out my dice here. 23. A leopard seal man. Pretty strange, YouTube. But I'll tell you what, that's exactly what I'm going to be. A leopard seal man, sent by the god of balance, Ital. Why he chose leopard seal man? Well, that's open for interpretations. Scholars have debated the subject many times over the years. But really, when you get down to it, who questions the great balanced beard? No one, that's who. A leopard seal man demigod from Among the Cut. The Foggy Books. Okay, stats, let's see. A god should be strong, agile, tough, of course, gotta be tough. But you also gotta have that empathy, right? I mean, we're all about the balance over here. Memory, sure, I'm gonna put some points into that. I heard it kind of helps mapping out the underground areas, dungeons, that sort of stuff. I'm not sure how true that is, so I'm only gonna put the 1 point in there. What else? I don't know what the hell half this stuff does, honestly. I'm gonna put a point in social awareness. That could come in handy, perhaps. Again, I'm not sure what it does exactly. 40 points left. Strength couldn't hurt, as well as toughness. Gonna be a meaty leopard seal man demigod. Okay, now weapons. Axeman, hammerman, swordsman, spearman, maceman, crossbowman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 weapon types. Gonna roll some dice to see what we get. A hammerman. Okay, so I'm gonna specialize in hammers. Put a few points in there. Put a few in fighter as well. Dodger's very important at the beginning, so I'm going to put some points in there, as well as shield user. I don't know how big a leopard seal man is, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he can't wear dwarf armor, but he can still wear shields and stuff, so that could be important. I'm gonna put at least 1 point into reader. I'm gonna be reading some stuff, I'm sure. Boop-a-doo-boo. I'll put some points in the thrower. I do enjoy throwing things. Oh, that's it? That's all my points? Jesus. I mean, balanced beard. I'll have to start saying that. Alright, so I guess that's gonna do it. Enter and we're done. Dodak Lancevised. I don't like that name. Kubuk Orbs Addicts. Einol Heavens Treaty. That sounds pretty good, but no. I'm such a pain in the ass when it comes to picking a name for an adventurer. Cybrek Sackfed. Basically, I just have to keep scrolling through them until I get sick of looking at them. Bim Silver Snarl. I like that. Or Bim Raldesis. Raldesis? Raldesis. Bim Raldesis. A leopard seal woman demigod. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go with a man. I feel like I can roleplay a man a little bit better. What the hell's up with this place I can start at? This place here is Sinful Princes, a dark dwarven pits. That's gotta have some sort of history behind it. Now I'm gonna have to scroll through these backgrounds here till it says I worship the god Ital. Very important. Kinda like the whole point. There we go. You emerged from the wilds and came to reside in Steelclutches, the grim fortress of conquerors. A dwarven fortress. You are a worshipper of Ital Match Balanced, the static equality. The dwarven god of balance. Beautiful. Alright, let's take a look at Bim. He is incredibly muscular for one so small. His skin is gray. His eyes are gray. Okay. I think we're ready, YouTube. Let's do this. Oh shit, okay. Got a whole write-up here of what Bim thinks, his likes, dislikes, all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna write a whole bunch of this down and try to take notes and role-play the character how he should be played. I think that might be fun. Well, YouTube, I just kind of glossed over this whole thing and I saw some good stuff and some stuff that might be a little troubling. He likes to present himself boldly, which is great for a warrior. He lives at a high-energy kinetic pace. Awesome. And he finds maintaining decorum a silly, fumbling waste of time, so he's kind of a rough-and-tumble sort. What troubles me is the fact that he does not really value skills related to fighting. He does not enjoy participating in physical confrontations, and he is often nervous. So we kind of have a bold, robust leopard seal man here, who doesn't really want to get into fights, doesn't really value fighting at all, and he's often nervous. Well, I guess we'll see how it plays out. Okay, let's do this. Alright, YouTube, are you ready for some robust and ass-kicking adventure? I know, I sure am. We find ourselves in Delarshalid, the fabled dwarven fortress. You've finally got your equipment together, such as it is. Now it's time for action and adventure. In the rush of excitement, you've forgotten where you were going to go. Perhaps some of your friends here can remind you. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think I need any reminding, because I know exactly where we're going to go. And that is wherever goblins are, so we can kill them to bring balance back to this world. But I'll tell you what, before we do anything, I'm gonna find myself a nice weapon, perhaps some armor or a shield. Oh my god, it's lagging so bad. This is ridiculous. Well, I guess it's not that bad after you get going. Keep in mind the zombies from this battlefield up here might still be coming back to life. I'll have to be careful, I guess. Just taking a little peek ski here in the inventory, and it looks like Bim is currently dressed in a fairly typical peasant's garb. Mostly cloth and leather. He's got some nice shoes, some socks, pants, a toga, and a dress. Très chic. Looks like a lot of this armor and equipment is too small for me, unfortunately. Although I will grab this shield. Oh, you poor dwarves. You will find balance, I promise you. Alright, let's take a look here. I might actually be able to find Asteshtalon out here. You know, some might say it's disrespectful to pick over the bodies of the dead. But really, you know, I'm the avatar of their god. They're helping me out. They probably wanted me to do this. Plus, I saw nothing in Bim's mind that said he was against grave robbing. That's some primo role-playing right there. Oh shit, son, there it is. Pick up some of this ale here, and we will also pick up Mighty Asteshtalon. Boy, I really wish I didn't put all my points into Warhammer. Holy shit, I can't believe I'm wielding Asteshtalon. That's pretty fantastic. Moral, the Wild Hog, the last dwarf to have wielded Asteshtalon, managed to get 50 kills. That's pretty crazy. But I'll bet we get more than that. I can hear something off to the northeast. Outside the walls. Oh shit, the north gate's closed. Well, now how the hell to get out of here? I don't know, maybe I should head down into the fortress and see what else I can grab. I did find some ale out in the battlefield, which is strange, come to think of it. I could use some food, and actually I could pick around the artifact pile down there, see what else we could find. Check out this trade depot, see if there's anything worth taking. Bunch of garbage. Alright, let's head down to the fortress and see what we can rustle up. Dude, Bim's a dick, huh? Yeah, but he's also like their savior, so it's totally okay. I suppose I should at least pay my respects to the temple to Ital. What do you say, let's stop by the old Golden Cudgel. Get a visitor's perspective of the place. See, we got some troll carcasses up here. Quaint. Oh shit, we got pots of food. Delicious. Alright, so we have a ton of food now, and something to drink, but I could probably use some more. So let's head down to the fortress and see what we can see. Alright, also gotta check out that artifact pile. I am the savior after all. You know, I could go out into the caves if I wanted. Get some combat experience. Actually, screw that. This entire place is probably extremely dangerous for an adventurer to be. Anything I kill could come back as a zombie. As I continue down into the fortress. Here we are at the temple to Ital. Oh, great balanced beard. Protect me on my travels. Help me to bring balance to this unbalanced world. That should do it. I should probably leave some sort of a sacrifice, huh? Take this offering of lungfish. My god. Maybe I could find a barrel of, like, drinks or something somewhere. I feel like that's probably something I should have. Oh, I hear something up ahead. Hello. The Lord Doctor, Olan Katanluk. Maybe I'll strike up a bit of a conversation. Hello, Olan. I should probably come up with a voice for this guy, huh? What the hell's a leopard seal man sound like? Well, hello, Olan. Nah, screw it, that's gonna get annoying. Hello, Olan. Hey, it's good to see you. Praise luck. How do these dwarves get so familiar with this leopard seal man demigod anyways? I mean, I guess I had assumed I was just sent down from the heavens mere moments ago. Speaking from my perspective, I guess I'd be a little shocked at seeing that. How are you feeling right now? I'd rather not say. No, that's cool, dude, I understand. At least it doesn't rain down here. Alright, well, I'm heading out. Catch you. Oh, is this guy talking to me? Greetings, my name is Zasit Dipstaff. I will reply. I'm Bim Silversnarl. Long ago, Orlin Copperseals became the expedition leader of the Kingdom of Evil, replacing Logum Rain Tools. That's a very important piece of information. I'm gonna take that on board and just continue into the fortress. I'll catch you. Actually, you know what? Man, you wanna come with me? That'd be pretty freaking awesome, huh? Join me in my adventures. It is I that would lead you, but I have no need of your protection. Okay, well, I'm out of here then. You give me nothing. Head this way, then up, over yonder. Oh yes. There's gotta be some drinks in here, right? A barrel of dwarven rum. And I'll take this with me. Alright, got a nice weapon, nice shield, some food, some drinks. I mean, do you think I could get any of these guys to come with me? Like this tunneler here? Hello, Dasta. Hey, it's good to see you. Traveling alone in the wilds? You know better than that. Yeah, listen, anyways. Would you like to join me in my adventures? It is I that would lead you. Okay. Yada yada yada. I really don't think I'm gonna get any of these people to follow me. Which is really kind of a shame. And before we leave, I'm gonna have to make sure to check out that artifact stockpile. Oh yeah, here we are. Whole bunch of artifacts. Just all piled up. I didn't show you guys this when I was playing, but I had all these things just in a stockpile, like out in the mines. Well, anything good? Alright, yeah, so we're walking away with some pretty decent stuff here. The Emancipated Disemboweler, a willow ring. Rosat Locast, a green glass crown. Enorbisil Illidost, a copper amulet. And Stizashasham, a sphalerite bracelet. Also, I decided to take Kugshilcast with me as well. A spiked iron ball. Maybe I can like throw it at people or something. It's probably like terribly heavy, but if it works, then it works. If it doesn't, whatever. Maybe I'll give it a toss just to see how well it does. I'll throw it over yonder. Did I throw it? Hell yes, I did. It actually went pretty darn far. You know, I think I'm gonna be pretty good friends with this spiked iron ball. Dare I say? We'll have a ball. I'm so sorry. God, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, huh? Got some food, got some drinks, got some sweet ass artifacts. We are good to go, I think. Now, let's see, first mission. I don't know what the hell our first mission should be. Like, no idea what it should be. I mean, I guess probably we should talk to the people down there to see if they have a quest for us or something. Oh my god. all the gates are closed up. Can I climb these walls? Oh, you bet I can. I'm not too sure how the climbing skill works in this game exactly. If I climb down the outside of the wall, do I risk falling? That'd be a really stupid way for a demigod to die. Well, I'll just kind of work my way around the outside of the wall now, and maybe I can crawl down on top of the North Hall Gate corridor. That should make it a little safer anyways. Okay, I'm up on top of the wall now. Can I climb down? Only one way to find out. Oh shit. What did I fall? No, I'm good. I'm good. See, I know I had heard something down there before. Oh, there's a couple dwarves down there. Straight-haired dwarf merchant. I've been fine. Ho, dwarves. Oh, they look to be traitors. Well, I was hoping to like jump down and surprise them or something, but apparently leopard seal men cannot jump. That's a shame. Guess I'll just kind of amble down the side of this wall. Good day. How fare thee? Yeah, it looks like these merchants are trying to get into the fortress and I just can't. Well, this guy's talking to me here. Greetings, my name is Rimtar Waxceilings. I'm Bim Silversnarl. A few hours ago, Doused Hope attacked. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, he's not talking to me. Over here, yeah. Join me in my adventures. I would rather not. Bunch of goddamn unhelpful dwarves here. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't need any y'all. And so we set out into the wide open world, outside of the protective walls of Delershulid. You know, I should probably get some sort of a plan in mind before I just go wandering around out in these deadly wilds. I mean, normal adventure mode wilds are pretty deadly, but this is like zombie-infested hellhole adventure wilds. So, yeah, let's think for a second. It looks like on my little location thing over on the top left, there's something over to the east. Another fortress, perhaps. That's the closest place to us, although it does not look to be too close. But that's fine, you know, we'll take a little stroll through the wild, see what we can see. Maybe we'll fight something out here, get some combat experience. That's going to be very important in the future. Yeah, it's going to be a good old time. Camping under the stars, food roasted over a nice open bonfire. Yeah, we're going to bring balance back to this world in no time. And so the dwarf outpost in the east is our next target. Oh, sweet. I could swim like a pro. What the hell's that? A thin alligator snapping turtle, eh? Our first target, methinks. Come here, you bastard. Let me at you. For balance! I will strike his neck with Astachelon. He falls over. Finish him off. Oh yeah. The first of many. Alright, I've forgotten entirely about the whole role-playing element. So I value romance. I'm high energy, bold. Yeah, I think I'm going along pretty darn well with the whole role-playing thing. What is that? A skinny barn owl corpse. Well, if there's anything I learned in my time in Delershulid, it's these things are pretty much just like an all-around joke. Come on, let me at you. I'll strike him right in his neck. Whoopah! Kind of a toughie, really. Not that tough though. Mangled. Easy enough. Oh, the emu corpse attacks. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch of emus down there. Damn it. Alright, maybe I should, well, I can't run? Crawl, faster crawl, scramble. I'll go with the scramble, thanks. Oh shit, yeah, there's a whole bunch. Scramble. Scramble. So what? I mean, like, I guess I was picturing, like, a man in the shape of a, what the hell am I? What am I? A leopard seal? I guess I had mistakenly pictured my guy to be, like, a man in the shape of a leopard seal, when in reality, I'm really just a leopard seal, what, with human arms or something? Alright, I think I out-scrambled them. Okay, we're good, we're doing good. Just gotta keep, oh my god, what is that? Oh, ravens. Okay, there's a whole bunch of them. Gotta go back down here. How about that? Ah, what are they doing? Are they chasing me? I can't tell. Yeah, they're after me. I need some like wacky sax playing in the background. Alright, so those things are chasing me. I don't know about the emu corpses. I guess I probably shouldn't be too worried about the raven corpses. Maybe I should just turn around and fight the things. Maybe I can like hit their wings and knock their wings off or something. Make them crawl around on the ground. That seems like it would be effective. They're not very fast. Oh shit. Let's get away from all of them, because there's a lot. I'm just kind of going in a circle, hoping that one gets in range at a time. Maybe I can like crush their heads and kill them. Yeah, these things are like crashing into each other and shit. They're not very good fighters. I don't know, maybe I should just like freaking bull through all this here. Yeah, I mean, I already killed one. Two. Oh yeah, these things suck. Easy. Yeah, that was nothing. Now, for those of you not in the know, this place is called the Scabrous Prairies. It's an evil biome and stuff can come back to life at any time if it's not mangled properly upon death. What's all this? Bubble bulb? Huh. This is actually a good biome over here, like a mirthful place. And there's actually just evil biome all around this little chunk of good area. I don't know, maybe it continues down to the south. Oh yeah, would you look at that? This is a weird place. I mean, there's like evil biome commingling with good biome here. Very strange. Alright YouTube, I went online just to see what a leopard seal man looks like exactly. And the description is a legless person with the head and back flippers of a leopard seal. Now, I don't know about you, but I have an awful, ridiculous picture in my head right now of what our demigod looks like. But you know, it falls right into line with like real mythology stuff. None of that shit made any sense. Also, this thing's enormous. Its size is 235,000, and a dwarf is like 60,000 or something. So yeah, this thing, dwarfs a dwarf. Also, it's wearing clothes. This guy's got shoes and socks on his little flippers. That is so ridiculous. Plus he's wearing pants. He has alpaca wool trousers and no legs. They're just on his lower body. So I imagine this guy's like he's got like a bag on his lower body with just a little hole in the end for his flippers to come out of, which again have shoes and socks on them. I think I love this guy. Alright, heading to the east. And yes, I realize I can do the whole fast traveling thing, but haven't played me some adventure mode in a while, and it's nice to just be able to stretch my legs, check the place out. I'm sure I'll get sick of walking around eventually. But for now, this is fine. Getting close. And we're here. Oh, you know, I'll bet this is an elf place. Thaluino, Tufted Guard, a forest retreat. Yep. And according to Legends mode, the elves are now extinct. So yeah, there's nothing here. Huh. Well, where to next? Well, we can see down to the south, there's a Fortress Gedoritar, or Evil Kings, which you may remember is the first fortress I had made in this world before Delairshulid. And I had taken a brief look through Legends mode before I started this adventure, and it appears to have been taken over by goblins shortly after we lost it many years ago. So I'm not gonna go there. And then we have up north a bunch of dark pits, including Sinful Princes, which is the other place I could have started at besides Delairshulid. Of course, it's like right next to Buried Seduced, which is the capital of the goblin civilization in this world. Not great. Well, you know, I think I'm gonna avoid the goblins for now, and I'm gonna try to seek out some companions. It's gonna be very dangerous if nighttime comes and I don't have anybody with me, because then boogeymen can attack me, and that's almost a death sentence. I mean, I could fight the things off, possibly, but I don't have a great track record with that. I don't know, maybe I'll try to look for the capital of our civilization. It's far to the west on the other side of these mountains, which means I won't be able to get there before nighttime. Well, you know, boogeymen don't come after you if you travel on the beaches, so I guess I could just go around the entire continent, just down, like, the southern coast. Yeah, you know, what the hell? Why not? I'm a leopard seal man, so that's, like, straight up my alley. Let's do it. Heading to the coast now. And we'll make sure to keep our eyes open for anything we can increase our combat skills on along the way. Animals, that sort of stuff. That's going to be very important because this guy seemingly cannot wear any armor whatsoever. It would have to be some pretty darn big armor. You know, actually, come to think of it, we did see some trolls wearing armor back in Delairshulid during those last sieges there. I'm curious if that would fit me. We'll have to keep our eyes open, I suppose. I can't imagine it'd be very common. But anyways, it's very important that we increase our combat skills so this guy gets really good at dodging and using his shields, because that's all we have to rely on to prevent damage to our body in combat. Which sucks, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, what's that? It's a crab, who I am punching to death. I was hoping so much that I could kick him, well, with my little flippers with the shoes on them, but I cannot. Quite a shame. And it is defeated. Another victory. Heroic deeds come pretty easy to us demigods. Alright, let's try to stick towards the coast as much as we can, because that's gonna save our ass come nighttime. What is this? Oh, you can see this little this mark here on the map. That means there's some sort of a party moving there. Could be good dudes, could be bad dudes. This world is currently in the age of goblins, so it's probably goblins. I'm not gonna screw with it. Oh, and night is falling currently. Where are we right now? Oxoastub, the uncertain winter. Okay, looks like we have some snow and some ice. The Seas of Lightning. That's pretty badass. Okay, well, night has fallen, so I'm gonna make a little campfire. Boom, there we go. Just kind of sit down here on this this wet sand, and I'm gonna have a little bite to eat. Let's see what we got. Lungfish. Love it. And some nice dwarven ale. Now I'm gonna set my leopard seal man head down and try to catch some Z's. Right in this wet sand here. Camping in the wilds. Nothing like it, I'll tell you. Oh, I can't rest here? Why the hell not? You must move away from the water before you can rest. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, but I can sleep right here on this little non-sand area. Oh, I really hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. I'll make another nice little bonfire here. Then we'll try to catch some Z's. We've survived our first night, YouTube. Some more lungfish, ale, a hero's breakfast is what we call that. And we hit the road once more, on our way to the capital. I'm a bit afraid of this, whatever this is here. And so I will try to avoid it. We look to be headed through a swamp at the moment. What's this? A fat leopard seal. Oh my god. He is short and obese. His skin is gray, his eyes are gray. Be my friend. Can I call out to him? I'm going to express my emotions. I like to dress well. Is what I say to the fat leopard seal. Well, he seems to be in some sort of a panicked state at the moment. I wish he wouldn't be. I'd like very much to make friends with him, which I'm fairly certain is impossible. How's life here? He's continuing to scramble away from me. You look like a mighty warrior indeed. He continues to scramble. No, you can be my ally. Yeah, I'm fairly certain there's no way to tame animals in this game, but my god, that would be awesome. Come, join me on my adventures. He has no interest. How about if I give him some food? Take some lungfish. Oh, I threw it at him and bruised his muscle. Well, that's a crying shame right there. And the world comes closer to balance. Ah, what are these? A harp seal, huh? That sounds like a prey item for a leopard seal. By the way, I looked up the Wikipedia article on leopard seals, and they're pretty amazing creatures, YouTube. I'd suggest the read. Oh, yeah. Good stuff right here. Oh my god, all his teeth exploded out of his head. A deed well done. And we continue. Let's see, we are just south of Elven Forest Retreat at the moment. And while I do believe the elves to be extinct, it couldn't hurt to look, right? Root Swim. Pretty much just the same as that other elf place. Maybe I could shout out to someone. My name is Bim Silversnarl. No response. Well, that's a shame. Oh shit, it's gotta be getting close to nighttime. I should find that beach. I think it used to be if you slept on the beach, then you didn't get attacked at night. Maybe it's been changed. Pick out a nice little spot for a camp here, near the beach, kinda under the boughs of this tree. I'm gonna have myself a little dinner. And what's for dinner tonight? Lungfish again? Alright, that's my fave. And it looks like we're out of ale, so we're gonna drink some dwarven rum. A little bit of an extra kick to it, but damn, that goes down smooth. I'll be sleeping like a baby in no time. Yet another successful night. Alright, we're heading inland now. A bit scary, especially since I'm not exactly sure where the capital is. Alright, now it's saying there's something to the north-northwest. That's gotta be it. We've begun scaling the rugged slopes of this spread mountain, but our destination still appears to be a ways away. Actually, I just noticed these little icons in the top left have different colors to them. The top two are kind of light gray, and that bottom one is white. I wonder if that has anything to do with which one's the capital. Probably. But we'll just go to the closest one first. Alright, I think this may be it right here. I mush Mistar. Dyke Knowledge, the hillock, at the foot of this spread mountain. Let's take a look. Alright, now it says this place is just to the northwest. I'm gonna approach tactically, because it could well be that this place is not the capital and it is taken over by the goblins. Which wouldn't be great news, by any measure. Now it's saying we have arrived, although I see nothing. There appears to be a small hatch cover in the ground. I guess we'll head down. There's not much down here. It's gotta be more than this, right? Oh, here's another. And again, nothing. Oh, there's a moose up here, as well as a door in the side of this mound here. Nothing inside. Oh, how about this thing? This appears to be a structure right here, actually. Empty structure. Yeah, just a bunch of empty structures, except for a dead moose that I just killed in this one. Well, it says to the northeast is that white location there. I suppose that one has a good chance of being the capital. Should probably go check it out. A bit farther away than I thought originally. We're getting farther and farther away from any beaches. And I do believe night is almost here. Oh, you know what? I'll bet that's it. Just right off to the east now. Alright, and again, I'm going to try to approach slowly. Waterboat in the Red Hills. There appears to be a large square-shaped structure up to the north. A dwarven fortress, I believe. Just trying to find the entrance. And night is almost here. I guess I'm gonna head inside. I can hear some noises up ahead. Really hoping it's dwarves. The hero of balance, Bim Silversnarl, has reached the dwarven fortress of Waterboat. But what lies within? Will he find allies, or will he find that the dastardly goblins have already beaten him to the dwarven capital? I think this is the capital, I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me. Well, make sure to tune in next week to this series that I still haven't really set a firm name on, but I think I'm going to go with The Hero of Balance. Tune in and we'll find out together whether allies or enemies await within. And remember YouTube, I love that feedback, so lay it on me. This is the first episode of this particular series, and I want to know what you think. I personally think it came out pretty good, and I had a ton of fun doing it, but you don't gotta feel bad about crushing my hopes and dreams, whatever. It helps me, and I'll thank you for it, as a tear rolls gently down my cheek, and disappears into my unkempt beard. Well, remember to stay cool, and I hope you join me next time, YouTube. But until then...